Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where I will be doing your relationship reading for the week of April 1st through April 7th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me an infinity sign and the bottom of a ship. Now, the bottom of a ship, to me, it symbolizes a spiritual path. But when I was looking at it, I was looking at it from maybe a fish point of view, or maybe a swimmer or a diver's point of view, where you're looking up within the water, looking up at the bottom of the ship that's in the ocean. And a couple of feelings, a couple of energies came through. I felt curious. I felt a little scared, a little curious. Mainly curious, slightly scared. I kept finding myself drawn to the bottom of the ship, looking at it going, what is it? I knew what it was. In my mind, I knew what it was. But the energy that I was feeling, as if I was the fish or the swimmer, maybe it was really the fish perspective, because the swimmer would know what it is. Look at it and I was like, what is that? What is that shadow that's up there? Because if you're a fish and you're underwater, you have the light coming through and you're looking up. But then all of a sudden there's just this darkness, and it's attractive. You're kind of looking at it. Again, just curiosity overwhelmed me. That's what I saw. So let's see how that correlates here. Let's see. And while I am shuffling for your card, my dear Geminis, thank you so much for returning to my channel. Your energies are always very much welcomed here, my darling ones. If you're new to the channel, or if you have yet subscribed, I do encourage you to go ahead and click that subscribe button if the readings do resonate with you, as that allows your energies to be better embraced here during the readings, and I'm able to tap into them easier, okay? So that they do resonate that much more. Let's see here. Come on, cards. Okay, we have forgiving and learning. The card reads, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Interesting. What I'm getting here is the sense of somebody who has gone through maybe a rough breakup. I feel like there's emotional hurt here in this particular card. It's like you loved deeply at one point, and you thought that it was it, but the person that you were with, they betrayed you in some sort of way, shape, or form. I don't know if this person cheated on you, or maybe they just, I feel like there's a third party here somewhere. But I don't necessarily know whether they cheated on you, or if they chose something was more important to them. Maybe their independence was more important to them. Maybe their work was more important to them. Maybe, their friends or career, or I don't know. Maybe they had to, if you're younger, maybe they said they had to go to college and they want to go study abroad because it was their lifelong dream. Whatever that is, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this is something that, an energy that needs to be healed, because I'm getting the sense of somebody who's confident but has an inner fear. That's the energy that's coming through with this particular card. And this inner fear is attached to this past person. And yes, it could be past persons, past relationships for sure. It could also be, maybe something that happened, within, a family dynamic. Let's say it was like a parent or whatever. But I'm really getting a deep sense of, because there's a lot of red. So the relationship at one point was really passionate and loving, and there was depth to the relationship. And you were left really hurt, really injured. And I feel like you almost went into a solitude sort of energy. Hence the fish, where you're, not that I saw a fish, but hence like I felt like a fish in deep waters. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense here. Okay. We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, I want to clarify for the Queen of Wands. I want to make sure that this is a new person, because I feel like it is. I don't feel like this was a past person. Let me get a clarifier. The Hierophant, I feel like this is your energy, Gemini. Yes, I understand that this is a Taurus card. Maybe you're on the cusp of a Taurus, Gemini. I don't know. But I'm getting your energy. Because it's in reverse, I feel like you are typically a very traditional person in general. But there's a lot of flexibility to the way you see things, is how I'm reading this Hierophant card. There's a hair on the table. Sorry, I'm shedding, you guys. I'm like a sheep. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, I feel like you're strong, and I'm getting the same sense. It's like, I feel like you've gone through a lot of healing recently, and I feel like this has been a journey of you healing and working through some things, and I feel like you've made a lot of strides in that particular aspect with this Hierophant in reverse. And here's the thing. I'm not even getting a negative energy with this Hierophant in reverse. I don't even feel like there's something wrong. I just feel like there's a lot of work that you've been doing and are still doing. And I feel like you do a lot of self-reflection. Self-reflection, self-correction is what I'm getting here with this Hierophant in reverse. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there is somebody coming in. So I'm getting a couple of different things. It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like the past thing that happened was meant to happen. And I know that sucks. Nobody likes hearing that. But the reality is that there is something that needed to happen in order for you to get to where you are. I don't feel like the past person was the right person for you. But you had to go through it so that you can go deeper within yourself and you're able to see things in a different aspect. I feel like this person gave you a different perspective of things, not only during the relationship, but also after the relationship. And I feel like it really opened your eyes to a lot of different things. It's like you were a deep romantic, and, you know, not that you lost the romantic part of yourself. I'm not saying that this is actually it. I'm giving an example. It's like you were a romantic, and maybe you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't see everything, you know, through rose-colored glasses. Sometimes I have to, yes, it's great to see things through rose-colored glasses, but sometimes I have to kind of take off the glasses and really see things for what they are and look at both perspectives to gain a whole perspective. That's what I'm trying to get at. With this Queen of Wands, I didn't finish my thought with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like that whatever that was meant to happen, but I feel like there's something happening now. It's in the midst of happening with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you're about to meet somebody with this Queen of Wands energy. Very, very confident, very loyal, very, very independent is what I'm seeing with this Queen of Wands, but very soft as well. I'm getting the sense that this person is very headstrong, but soft at the same time. It's like there's a gentleness to this person, but I don't necessarily feel like they show that softness externally, at least not quickly, and definitely not to everybody. I pulled a card for this Queen of Wands as I was talking about the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is about strategy. And I do feel like this is somebody that is coming towards you. I don't feel like this is somebody that is a liar, cheater, because the Seven of Swords could be, you know, somebody lie, cheat, whatever. This could also be the spy card, but I don't feel like this person spies on you. I don't even feel like you know this person. I feel like this person is coming. But what I'm seeing is that this is a strategic person. I think that this person is constantly thinking, is what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords energy. I don't feel like they like conflict. I'm seeing a hand taking away Five of the Swords, and they're even willing to cut themselves because there's a hand wrapped around the swords, and they're leaving two swords there. They're like, no, I'm taking away the drama. I don't want the drama. I want to communicate. I want to talk things out. That's the kind of energy. Like, they don't mind sparring with words, you know, whether it's debating or whatever that is, but they don't like drama. Like they're like, no, cut out the conflicting words, cut out the screaming, the drama. They don't want that. That's what I'm seeing here with this Queen of Wands person. I like that. Because I don't feel like you like drama yourself with your energies, Hierophant, or Gemini, with the Hierophant in reverse. Oh boy. Let's see what we have here. Let's get some clarifiers for you guys. Five of Pentacles. No, Nine of Pentacles. Sorry. These are my cards with a glare, and I'm looking at the number, but it's written out, and sorry. We have the Queen of Cups, yes. And the Queen of Wands again. Told you. This is a very strong person. Very strong person. Very confident, very creative, very focused individual. Wow. Yeah. All right. So with the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant here in reverse, I feel like you're very comfortable in your position. I feel like you, whatever it is you do, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be in finances. I just feel like you're just comfortable in your position. I don't necessarily feel like you are searching for somebody. Necessarily. I just feel like you're comfortable in your position, in your stands in life. And you're like, you know what? If it happens, happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I feel like internally, you kind of do want somebody. That's just what I'm getting. Because there's a lotus flower in the center of this card. And it's like, and the lotus flower, by the way, it blooms and it grows and it thrives in the mud, right? So like its roots are in the mud. It's gone through a lot of process, just like you, but it still blooms. It's still incredibly attractive. And I feel like that's really your energy, Gemini. You've definitely gone through some muck for sure. Then we have the Queen of Cups with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So not only is there's things happening, I feel like this, whatever this is going to happen. Not necessarily rather quickly, but it's definitely in the process. Here's another lotus flower blooming even more. It's still in the process. And I feel like this person is emotional. And I feel like this person connects to you emotionally. That's what I'm getting with this Queen of Wands. I feel like this person is very foundationally solid, is what I'm getting with this Queen of Wands. Or sorry, Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. I mean, hello. This person's creative, focused, imaginative, just solid, very strong in her stance. Not in the way where she's not malleable, like I'm saying she because it's a queen, but male, female, not a gender specific reading, you guys. I feel like this person is very flexible in their stance. It's like, yes, they have a certain perspective, but I feel like if you have a lot of logic, they'll go, oh, okay, I can understand that. I can see how you come from that perspective. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, we're going to get 2 cards. Queen of Cups again. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Oh my word. And then 9 of Coins again. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm telling you. I don't even know what to say. So the Queen of Cups, remember I said I feel like this person is making you feel. And this Queen of Cups came in between just below the Wheel of Fortune, which is diagonal to both the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, right? And then this Queen of Cups came here to connect the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. I told you there's a connection here. There's still some degrees of separation, but there's a connection here. This person is going to make you feel like you're the ish, like they're going to deeply love you. They love themselves. And I don't mean that in a narcissistic kind of way. There's a lot of depth to this person. A lot of depth. And I feel like there's a lot of depth to you. And I feel that you guys connect in that. I told you there was a connection here. I feel like there's a connection there. This connects you two. And then we have the 9 of Coins. And with this 9 of Coins, this is I'm honestly getting a Nine of Cups energy, where it's a almost happening, like it's almost there. That's actually what I'm getting with this Nine of Coins energy. But overall, I feel like this is going to be an abundant relationship. I feel like there's going to be work that needs to be had here. But in this particular Nine of Coins, it's like when you're working, it's like the coin keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And what I'm seeing with that is the fact that as you work on the relationship, it blooms further and further and further. Blooming, I said that with the lotus flower, like it blooms, and it's connecting the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune, of course. So I feel like this is blooming, and there's a bird here, and there might be some sort of, I feel like there's spiritual guidance for sure, but there might be a little bit distance with the wings here, because it's like the bird's landing on, it's in mid-flight, landing on the person on the Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Coins here. So I feel like there is some sort of travel here involved. And I'm seeing that there's definitely a spiritual path here. I feel like there's, remember I said about the infinity sign? I feel like this is something that is going to be, I want another card. I feel like this is something from a past life. I feel like this is something that's going to be constantly giving as well. I feel like this relationship is reciprocal and constant in the flow of giving and nurturing and just constant reciprocal. I really like this. And here's the thing, my dear Geminis, with the ship and the fish aspect of the visual, Spirit just reminded me that you might not be looking for something. You might be basking in your own joy. Right? Remember I said about the sun, and all of a sudden there's a ship and you're a fish and you're going, what is happening right now? But you can't seem to take your eyes off of it. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like you're going to be minding your own business, and all of a sudden this person crosses your path and you're like, who is that? And again, I don't feel like there's going to be an immediate attraction, but yet there is. There's more of a curiosity sense. I don't know if this person's just piques your interest and you're going, I want to learn more about this. You know, I want one more card, Spirit. I want one more card. What is going on? Let your friends help you. All right. Again, remember I said I feel like you're going to be minding your own business. I feel like you're going to be out and about with friends. I feel like you're just going to be minding your own business, doing your own thing, having a good time. And I feel like this person just happens to be there. And at the bottom of the deck, it says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I do feel like that's exactly what's happening, my dear Geminis. Congratulations. Okay, so before I let you guys go, I don't feel like this is, remember I said I don't feel like this is happening immediately. We have the Nine of Pentacles twice. I feel like this is going to be anywhere between 5 to 9 weeks. Just an FYI. 5 to 9 weeks is what I'm seeing. So take it how it resonates. And I feel like it's going to continue to flourish into months. I feel like you meet them, but I feel like it flourishes. All right. So I love this. Congratulations. Have a great one. Bye, guys.